face the problem that hey, all the information should be present at one place, but information should be relevant. It should be a user should be able to decide based on that, and the decision parameters are multiple. One is what is it about, and that the language and the way you are talking and the writing has to come up in such a manner that a user, based on the description, can make a decision on its own. Then the proximity of the venue is of major concern to many users, and then the timings and the pricings and which of my friends are going there, and etc etc. And sometimes some various curious things come up, right? Some user want to contact event organizers and asking, hey, can I bring my pet here? Right, so those questions can only be answered when you actually can contact the event organizers. That's where we provide all the information which is relevant which can help people decide whether they want to go to that particular event or not at one place in a very structured format. That's one of the differentiation that Townista has, and that's where we focus much on the quality, and we want to keep the quality and the consistency across whenever we want to scale to other cities as well. Other major differentiation that I would say is if you so there are multiple sources. We ourselves has three primary sources from where we source the information about the event. One is we crawl multiple sources like Facebook, Book My Show. There's plenty other websites which have a structured information but does not cover everything at all. So we crawl up this website, put in a structured way for that. For you guys, it's very helpful to decide based on that information. Second is we have so we have partners with around 150 to 200 odd event organizers in Bangalore, which help us source the event information even before they start the marketing and publicity. So these guys help us out. Number three is we have a appointed person in each interest groups, like in photography, in theaters, in arts and culture. So these are the person who actually tell us out of their interest that hey, some event is coming up, why don't you guys help them out or help them in some sort of publicity. So these three channels have been a major source of getting an exhaustive information about the city, and we can proudly say that we cover 80 to 90% of the events which are happening in the city, which is much higher than any of our competitors right now. Right? And as a in future, what we want to position ourselves is we want to be a things to do app. So as me and my co-founder started with a problem that hey, I just want to get some interesting things to do outside my home. I don't care whether it's an event or it's a place or something else. Suggest me something good. And that's where I think the user mindset lies. So we're starting off with the events bit. We are going to the places, interesting places like bowling, rifle shooting, or maybe even some getaways where you would want to go starting from Saturday or Friday night or Saturday morning and come back on Sundays so that you can go to office on Monday. So getaways, urban leisures, everything is going to be a part of Townista where people can find interesting things to do based on the distance, their interest, their social circles, the pricing and whatnot. So we started in July, and we were tracking the numbers and the behavior of the user, and how are they, where are they going, what are they clicking on the site, how much time they're spending on the website, etc. And what is the ratio between the mobile versus desktop, and how's that been changing in 5-6 months? And has been a drastic shift that we have seen from 20% mobile to around 40% mobile towards the December, and that's when we knew that if we have to be prominent in the user's mind, you have to be an app-centric business, and that's where we took a call and started building more in the mobile app on Android. And so with the primary decision, because we shifted to Android mobile app and trying to stress the website, is because the user is a shift in user behavior. I think you can talk to various people, other startups as well, who have a strategy of coming in the mobile first. I think everything is coming up from the user behavior itself. And having said that, why user behavior is shifting towards mobile, I think it's extremely personalized. People use their location, use their phone contacts, which is extremely helpful. Uh, People don't are on the messengers and WhatsApps as compared to Google Hangouts. Most of the interactions and most of the social engagement happens on the mobile. You can click pictures, you can check in, and multiple features which you can use in mobile which you can never use in website. And that gives a power to various startups like us and many more to have a mobile first strategy, right? And behaviorally, I think people started discovering or exploring things on mobile, and then they go to the website and do a payment there. But that behavior is also shifting, right? So there have been plenty of players who have been responsible for that shift in behavior. Paytm, Freecharge, or the recharge companies, and Flipkart, Myntra, going on the mobile app, where now people are more comfortable and trusting towards the mobile payment, which we thought initially that could be a challenge. But we recently integrated payment gateways in our app, and it's been going good, right? So around 10% conversions on the from the user versus transaction bit. So that's the growth we are seeing on the mobile as well.